Hi, my name is Robert Ridley, and this is my presentation for AEP858 Module 1. Some personal demographics. I live in Gardner, Kansas with my wife, Lauren. We've been married for 4 years, and we have 2 children. Our son, Ryder, is 3 years old, and our daughter, Tinley Grace, is 8 months old. My wife is also a teacher. She teaches 3rd grade in the Gardner School District. This will be my 7th year at Bishop Ward High School in the Kansas City area, where I serve as the Dean of Students. This will be my 2nd year as the Dean of Students. Our enrollment is around 300, and we serve a very diverse population. A critical reflection on the way that we look at data and collect data. We specifically for instruction look at 3 types of data. First, we look at our MAP testing scores. So that helps us determine class placement. Also helps us look at ways to improve instructionally and what areas the kids actually need to focus on, and really design our lessons to focus on those areas of need. And then it also helps us accumulate data over time and be able to look at our yearly progress and track our growth. Our practice ACT scores we utilize to help set goals, and we also look at those to help with college admissions planning and looking at different programs of study and things of that sort. We also have a high school placement test that we administer to all of our incoming freshmen. With these test scores, once we get the data back, we look at them, and that helps us place our freshmen in the appropriate courses. A critique of my personal knowledge when it comes to data and breakdown of data. For me, with this only being my 2nd year serving as the Dean of Students, I am looking at data on a wider spectrum. So I'm not necessarily looking at my data for my specific classroom and how to improve my instruction, but I'm looking at it on a wider range now. So I'm looking at multiple avenues of data and really looking at how to utilize that in my new role and being able to break that down. So just learning a little more about all of that and continuing to grow in that area. That way, I be able to be the best leader that I can and to help all of our instructors. An enhancement plan for data, collaboration. I believe that once we have our data, that we should sit down as an admin team and really just break down the data, figure out where we are, look at our growth, if we have grew or if we haven't, and really just talk about it and set goals based upon this data together and work together in order to achieve our goals. And then just making data-driven decisions. So once we get that data, figuring out where we need to go and what we need to do to get there, and just making the decisions based upon that data in order to help us be successful. And then just continuous improvement, continually looking at ways to get better, looking at utilizing different surveys, not necessarily just instructional data, but also looking at data about our climate and our culture and our building to ensure that those are high achieving as well. So thank you for listening to my presentation, and I look forward to learning from you all throughout this course.